Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Sanskriti University's Beyond Lecture at Sanskriti. I am your host Rasik, and today we are going to explore some of the longest words, vocab, and Gen Z slangs which we use in our daily life. And for this, we have none other than Dr. Fahim Aktar, Assistant Professor, Department of English in Sanskriti University. We are so honored to have you, sir, here.
Thank you, Rasik. I'm very glad to be here. It sounds very wonderful. We have some serious words and the longest words here,
Uh-huh.
and some fun of with the Gen Z's language. They are using daily life in their internet and their Instagram and other places also. We will discuss these all words, some funs and some serious words. We have to use it in our daily life.
So, with starting with, if I would like to ask you, like, how are you feeling to be a part of this Beyond Lecture at Sanskriti?
Yes. I am feeling contentment, euphoria, and serenity and blessed with this along with you here in this Sanskriti University.
So, these words are totally out of my dictionary. If you,
Not an issue. You will get it, catch it. No problem.
so, like,
Yes.
with you, I'll definitely catch it.
Yes.
So, like, if we would ask you, like, any one of the longest words from the English, what it would be?
Yeah, longest word we have found it in a dictionary there,
Mm-hmm.
which you can Oxford Dictionary, Advanced Dictionary.
Mm-hmm.
You can find that longest word that is in internet also you can find there. That is one of the words that is pneumono ultra microscopy silico volcanoconosis.
What?
Actually, that word is pneumono ultra microscopy silico volcanoconosis.
Oh my god.
Actually, it's a lung disease
Uh huh.
caused by inhaling volcanic dust. That means silica particles. And actually, you can use these words like the miners diagnosis with pneumono ultra microscopy silico volcanoconosis after year of exposure. You
It's a
can use
single
this.
word.
Yes, this is the single word. That is the 46 letter in a word. That is
Wow.
the longest word in internet. You can find it. Either you can search in a dictionary also.
So for real, it's very amazing, and I what do I think is you have to do exercises with your tongue to pronounce these types of long words.
Yes, actually, I'll tell you one story
Uh
here.
huh.
When I used this in a classroom, there was one student. He was asking to pronounce it, and he tried to pronounce it, but in the halfway he gave up. And he says, "Sir, simply I will call the balcony disease. I will call it balcony disease. I will not call it the hippopotamus stenosis cripodilophobia." Simply, why you are not saying that the volcano disease? I say that that is the very longest word we have to use it, make it in practice to pronounce.
These two words are different, like the pneumono and like hippo. These two other
Yes,
words.
no, actually, it's very easy to pronounce it when you
Uh,
have to know the syllable of English language.
okay.
And if you have an all knowledge about the syllable, actually, if you are finding in some of the good dictionary there, they are dividing words in many things. Actually, when we are checking any dictionary, we just have to check the meaning of the words.
Yes.
Most of the students they
Yes.
are checking, but in dictionary you cannot just only find the words meaning. You can find the stress, syllable, intonations, their transcriptions, and their pronunciation. And
Okay.
nowadays then a digital dictionary also available in app form or maybe in some website also, so that now we can use find it many things are there, like there are the pictures also, the sounds of the words also, and some history of this word, the origin of the words also, and lots of the sentences also you can find in a dictionary in a digital form. And how we have to pronounce and how we have to use these words you can find in the dictionary also. Okay, one thing I'll also tell you that even in the dictionary you can find these words or these single words, you can find it has used in a any idioms and phrases also. You
Mm-hmm.
can find the meaning also in the digital dictionary also.
This is very fascinating, sir. Like, to be
Yes,
honest.
that's why I'm telling to these students that whenever you're checking any dictionary,
Mm-hmm.
that time you must have to check the all the things of these words, and when it is it is being used for in a noun, adjective, or other places or there, it has been ever used in the idioms also, phrases also, and how we have to pronounce it and which intonations we have to use while making the sentence of these words. All these things you have to take care while speaking your any words you are using it.
Like I can use these types of words whenever I want to increase the length of if any essay I wanna write, right?
Yes.
It would definitely increase the length.
Yes.
Any other word you wanna share with us?
That is another word is very it is being used also in one of the Hollywood movie also.
Mm-hmm.
That is supercalifragisticexpialidocious. Actually, it means extraordinary, extraordinary. And whenever you are seeing that is
Uh-huh.
the words are used in one of the movie. I'll call it the name of this, just a moment. It was popularized by the Hollywood movie, that is
Mm-hmm.
Mary Poppins.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it was used in that playfully,
Mm-hmm.
and that means extraordinary and fantastic.
Okay, okay. Let's pronounce this together. Okay, like
Okay,
part by part.
but by syllable we have to work.
Okay, okay.
Super,
Super,
cali,
Cali,
fragilistic,
fragilistic,
expelli,
expelli,
docious.
doses.
Ah,
Super,
ah,
Cali,
yes,
fragilistic,
yes,
expelli,
docious.
docious. Oh
Very
my
nice,
god, I
very
did
nice.
it.
Ah, you are
I did
excellent.
it,
You
sir.
are
Thank
excellent.
you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Uh,
Yes.
so, like,
Ah,
while moving ahead, I would like to tell everybody, like,
mm.
sir also had like experience to teach foreign students in foreign country. If you would tell us, sir, any funny moment which you had there, any like any moment which you still remember while.
Yeah. There is lots of, there is a lots
Yes,
of.
yes.
Actually, I'll tell you, when I was completed my master's degree, and
Mm-hmm.
after that I moved to the. I was placed in one of this Asian country, that is Thailand. I've
Okay.
been there for 5 years there,
Oh my god.
and I was teaching there. Actually, in English language, you have to understand there is a three type of English speakers are there around the globe.
Okay.
Actually, the first is native speaker. Native
Uh-huh.
speaker means their mother tongue is English language, like
Mm.
America, Canada, Australia, Ireland. There are lots of native speakers. Their
United
mother is
Kingdom.
speaking the same language, and kids are speaking the same
Mm-hmm.
language. And another is English as a secondary language, or
Mm-hmm.
third is English as a foreign language.
Okay.
Basic difference you have to understand, what is the difference in native speakers
Mm-hmm.
and English as a secondary language and English as a foreign language.
Okay.
I'll tell you where it is, where we can find the person of English of a second language and foreign language. That is a
Mm-hmm.
very basic difference.
Okay.
Native, you already understand, the
Yes,
person
yes.
whose language is
Mother
English,
language
that
is
is
English.
that's why he's a native speaker.
Yes.
Another thing I'm telling to you, secondary language, secondary English, the country which is, it was colonized by the British or
Okay.
maybe American.
Okay.
That English speaker country, they were going to make the colony of that country, and
Mm-hmm.
we already know that India was colonized by the British for 200 years in
Yes,
India.
yes.
Okay, that's why uh, Indian speaker mostly, in our grandfather and grandpa, we are using all of the things are in English language. You cannot find any person, those who are illiterate, they cannot use the laptop or maybe mobile phone in Hindi language. All are even desktop cooler, and even any rare type of person, they are selling bananas in
Mm-hmm.
the street, they are using mobile phone in English language in India.
Okay.
These type of things you cannot find in the foreign language speakers
Yes,
in
yes,
country
yes,
there,
yes,
because their country was not colonized by the British.
yes,
Every single forms in railway stations and post office, and whenever you are going in India, they are using English language.
yes.
Even they don't know. My mother is also using my mobile phone in English language. My mother was not literate, in even not have a degree of, not have a matriculation. They
Mm-hmm.
passed. She passed, but she is using mobile phone in English language. Why? Because English was the colonized by the British. That's what they imposed us to learn this. Actually, whenever you are going to any country, there is a two options you have to either you have to learn,
Mm.
either you have to learn their language.
Yes.
Okay, there is two. But what the British did here, they imposed us to learn this language. Okay, that's why English you can find in everywhere in India, but the Telugu and Tamil and Hindi, even in Hindi is our national language, you
Mm-hmm.
cannot find in Tamil Nadu and other places.
Yes.
Okay, but English speaker you can find in
Yes,
every
yes, yes.
places.
Like.
While Tamil Nadu and Kerala and Kannada, Malayalam you cannot
Uh-huh.
find in Bihar and UP.
Uh-huh.
Okay, but they are speaking English language, but it was imposed by the British. Another thing I'll tell you, in Thailand, it was a British, not it was not a British colonized. That's why English is the foreign language are there.
Okay.
Okay, and what are the difference between, actually, in the foreign language, English is speaking, they just want to learn the English just for the fun, for
Mm-hmm.
recreation and amusement.
Mm-hmm.
They want to learn their language.
Mm-hmm.
And their computer, their mobile. Even when I was teaching in Thailand, I
Mm-hmm.
found there one of the teacher, he's teaching English there. I was three teachers, English language teacher there. One of the Thai person was teaching English language.
Mm-hmm.
I found that he was using mobile phone in Thai language.
Oh
I
my
asked him, you are the English
god.
teacher,
English
why you are
teacher.
using? Well, he
Yes.
said that it's in my habit,
Uh-huh.
everybody is using here in mobile phone in Thai language.
Uh-huh.
Even when first time I reached there, and there was the computer lab.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I have to make the lesson plan and other things and PPTs other for the students. So when I first time I opened the computer, I see that everything in Thai language. How I have to operate this
Understand?
one. How
Yes.
I have to operate. Even I cannot move the single
Uh,
time of mouse there. So, and every single computer I like this. I asked him, how do you are working there? But entire Thailand they are using every single computer, mobile phone. They are in Thai language. So I asked him to make some changes in this window
Mm-hmm.
and make install the Windows that latest window that time
Uh-huh.
and install in English language, not in. Even you are changing the language, you cannot change that particular things. You can change it, but whole computer you cannot change it because they install the window in the Thai
Yes,
language.
there's an operating system
The
according to it.
operating system they install in Thai language, and they changed it for me. And that is one only single computer in the lab I am using. There are five, three foreign teachers are
Uh-huh.
there. They are using computer in English language.
Even like I also have an incident like just related to it when I
Mm.
was something about 5 to 6 years of my age.
Yes,
So my dad bought a smartphone, है ना?
yes,
So I
yes.
was just like doing stuff around it. So I went to settings. I changed the language. I was unaware what I'm doing. Okay, gone to the language section
Yep.
and I changed it to Thai. I, I
Okay.
I guess it was Thai or Mexican. I'm not
Oh,
aware of that.
whatever. Even you cannot change the language in another time. It's very
Yes.
difficult. You have to
It
go
was
through
very
the.
difficult to me understand after that where I have to click again because it's so totally in Thai.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, yes, yes. That would be very difficult to
Hmm.
manage it.
So, sir, out of being the profession, like you were a English teacher,
Yep.
है ना? And as we have just discussed, that English is nowadays being a medium to talk between the peoples who are from India only. Like, if I am from North India and I am talking to a person who is from South India, so the language which we have to use to communicate is English.
Yep.
So, do you really support this, or you think that we should uh, come towards Hindi, which is our national language?
Yes, actually, the learning I'm a teacher of the language teacher.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I always support the language.
Okay.
Whatever the language you are using, that's okay. It is
Mm-hmm.
not uh, anything is any demeans are there if you are using the Bihari language or maybe Bhojpuri or some other language, Telugu or Tamil
Mm-hmm.
in any places. So you have to proudly you have to speak. It's not
Yes.
a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but the language is good and then it is wrong, right or wrong. That cannot define it. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
because whenever you have to use by to get it any information or have to do your work something you have to utilize that same language. I'll
Mm-hmm.
tell you, the persons was there. The two teachers came when I was teaching in Thailand. Two teacher came from the Egypt.
Okay.
Okay, and he was my neighbor.
Okay.
Okay, and the person he was unable to speak Thai language and unable to speak that
English.
English language.
Oh my god.
Okay, and he was facing lots of difficulties are there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and they came to teach some particular language from their country, for Egyptian countries,
Mm-hmm.
and they want to teach there. So they no need to learn other language because they have to specific that language they have to teach them.
Yes.
Okay, so whenever he is going any doctor clinics or medical shops or vegetable shops anywhere he had to take me.
Okay.
Okay, because they are unable to communicate with them, and I was there. I was a language teacher. That's why
Uh-huh.
I'm very keen to learn that language. That's why Thai language also, and Malaysian language also, Hindi language also, English language also, Urdu language also, and Arabic language. Okay, so that time when I was there in there, so whenever he is taking me to have a vegetable shop and asking me, so I try to talk them with the local language that is Thai. I'm
Okay.
not talking with the English language.
Okay.
Okay, ultimately you are facing lots of problem there,
Mm-hmm.
and he asked me, Dr. Fahim, can you teach me that English language? That's why I will get some relaxation from there and get some comfortability. I can talk to the other Thai peoples also. So I did, okay, no problem, I'll teach you. So ultimately I was going to his home.
Okay.
Okay, and when while one thing I also taught him
Mm-hmm.
that to how I have to cook. So that time when I was teaching to how to cook, that time
Yes.
I was talking in English,
Okay.
but he was not keen to
Mm-hmm.
learn. Okay, ultimately what happened, that happened is that after 2 or 3 months later I find it there, he couldn't learn that English language. I learned their language, their language, Egyptian language.
Egyptian.
Yes, I learned their language.
Oh my god.
Okay, because when you are interested to learn
Uh,
that, then that is very easy to learn any language. And I'll tell you that
mm-hmm.
any students or whatever any persons you want to learn any language, either it is Spanish, French,
Mm-hmm.
or French, or any language from any countries there,
Mm.
easily you can learn in within 2 months.
Yes.
2 months.
Definitely.
But you have to go through with every single things. Grammar patterns is almost all the language they have same.
Mm-hmm.
They are sometimes they are using the last object in the first and subject in the last. Okay, in English language you can find it. In Hindi we
Yes.
are using in the last, the
Mm-hmm.
auxiliary verb we are using in the last, but in English they are using in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Is, am, are we are using in the middle. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
but here ha, he, who, tha, thi, we are using the last.
At the last,
Okay,
yes.
so these type of things you have to understand.
Mhm.
Every single language there is the twist
A
of this.
basic pattern is there.
Yes, pattern. That
Uh,
if you understand the pattern,
uh-huh.
another thing you have to learn the vocabulary. And,
Yes.
and now you can speak very fluently. But this point, if you understand how they are you making the sentence, how may they are generating the sentences,
Mhm.
if you keep in your mind, this is the way in Arabic language, this is the way in Spanish language. After that, you have to just only one thing. There is the vocabulary. A vocabulary, there is no other thing. You just have to mag up,
Learn that.
memorize. You
Yes.
have to learn, and
Mhm.
simply you have to from where you have to start, from simple, from the beginning. When you
Mhm.
were the kid, when you were in school, how did you memorize the English
Mhm.
vocabulary? There was simple. The English vocabulary for the electronics item, English vocabulary for the house, English vocabulary for the fruits,
Mhm.
English vocabulary for the vegetables.
Mhm.
First of all, you have to simply memorize these things.
Basic words.
Basic words for vegetables,
Yes.
fruits, and vegetables. All
Uh,
these things, stuffs in the home.
Nouns and all,
Now,
verbs and all.
okay, you memorize, and after that construction of the sentences,
Uh,
you in your mind. Easily, you can learn any language.
just like adjust the vocab according to the pattern and you learn that language.
Very
And
easy. That's why I'm telling you, any language of this world, I can learn in 2 months.
okay. It was a like sir very amazing experience. And I want to ask like did your neighbor really paid you for being his part-time translator in Thailand?
No, no. I've never been paid.
Uh-huh.
Just voluntarily I was doing this
Okay,
work.
okay.
Okay, and
Uh-huh.
that's why I made it. Lots of friends are there.
And at the end, just as you told, being like from being the teacher, you made him your teacher. Like you learned his language, Egyptian, right?
Yep, yep.
Yes. So, like, so the students who are not the part of Sanskriti University, but are willing to be a part of Sanskriti University,
Yes.
they have that excitement in them. So, what they'll get here at our Sanskriti University from the faculties we have, like you, sir.
Yes, I'll tell you. We have in Sanskriti University lots of the programs are there,
Mm-hmm.
and every single programs, either it is engineering or medical science or law,
Mm-hmm.
okay, or fashion designing. Every single classes we have personality development classes, life
Okay.
skill classes, and English core subjects also are there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and every single students are getting benefit from this. Okay, every two in 1 week there is a two lectures for practicing
Okay.
how, and even we are making the students to enhance their grooming their personality also, how they after completion of the 3 years or 4 years degree they have to face the interviews also.
Mm-hmm.
So interviewing skills we are
Mm-hmm.
practicing, we have given the chance to practice with the
Mm-hmm.
students in our classrooms also. We had debate rooms also. Okay, we are discuss we are making the we have the competitions related to these programs also every single years also. Okay, either when there was a one biggest event in Sanskriti University we are conducting, that is a spark,
Yes.
that is a cultures programs,
Yes.
and beside these cultures there is a lots of other programs also with this. Okay,
Competitions and all.
competitions all there is like debate competitions we are
Mm-hmm.
conducting here. Okay, in
Mm-hmm.
this students were busy to make practice for last 1 month or maybe 2 months. They are practicing for get a good chance for in a debate
Mm-hmm.
competition. Speeches are there, extemporary competitions we are conducting here. Okay, interviewing skills we're practicing here in every single day, and every single classes we have one teacher. He is going to teach them, either it is law or other subjects are there.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes the students are asking, sir, I belongs to the BCA.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this my course is Bachelor of Computer Application. Why are you teaching the English language? They
Mm-hmm.
asked me question. This was very lots of the times I have been asked this question. I tell them, this English is not related to your computer science. There is no any programs are there. I'm not going to teach you program, but I am coming your classes just to make your personality better, because
Okay.
ultimately you have to face the interview. You
Yes.
have to go the corporate life.
Yes.
Okay, if you are going to the MNCs there, they all are the cultures that they are communicating. Even your bosses or your friends or colleagues are there in English language also. Okay, that's why if you want to face these challenges, you must have to learn these things in while you are completing your course. That was the actual reason behind it.
Okay.
So the students who are willing to join this Sanskriti University, I tell them to join this here and have some holistic developments. You can get it here
Okay.
or from your classroom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, from your out of the four walls of there is a lots of the activities are there. Okay, in that things you can learn other personality developments and your culture events, and even your class core subjects whatever you are studying here in Sanskriti.
So they'll be having a very good time here.
Yep, yep, yep.
Okay. So moving ahead, sir, I
Yeah.
was personally very keen
Okay.
to learn some of the to learn to learn some of the modern slangs which are we are using in our daily life. Like,
Yes, yes,
yes,
that's no, this time it is very trending.
what we call it,
Students,
Gen Z
Gen
slangs,
Z is using
Gen Z
lots of,
slangs. Yes.
and even the even English professor, they cannot understand sometimes what they are talking.
Yes.
Okay, one of the words they are using, it was very difficult to understand. They are making very short words there.
Uh-huh.
For example, just a couple of weeks ago,
Uh-huh.
there was one of the programs in very popular there, the Kapil Sharma show in the
Mhm.
Netflix.
Yes, yes, yes.
The Sunil Gobar was using some slangs are there. Okay,
Okay.
that was very trending in internet.
Okay.
One word, actually she was in C character.
Okay.
Okay, that's why I'm saying
Yes,
C.
yes, yes.
Okay, Sunil
Yes.
Gobar. So she used Riz, Riz,
Riz.
Riz.
Okay.
Actually, this is Riz means charming. Okay,
Okay.
and showing some interesting things are there. So this word Riz actually is not particular word you cannot find in dictionary,
Mm-hmm.
but this word belongs to the charisma, and she has taken the middle word of Riz,
Mm-hmm.
son, charisma,
Rizm.
Riz, and Riz means charming.
Okay.
Okay, another word, it was very trending in the internet
Uh-huh.
right now. There is Delulu is only the Solulu.
Delulu is the only
It is
Solulu.
Solulu. Actually, Delulu words derived from delusion.
Okay.
When you are in some you can say that
Imagination
unrealistic thing,
purposes.
unrealistic imagination.
Okay.
Okay, Delulu is the only Solulu.
Mm-hmm.
That means Solulu means solution.
Okay.
So when you are thinking, or when you are having this delusion in your mind,
Mm-hmm.
just you are unrealistic, you are thinking. For example, one of the students, you can say you can use in a sentence like, I will get the good marks, that because Delulu is the only Solulu. Then
Okay.
this means that the student is thinking that I will get the marks, but he's not getting prepared good. Okay, that
Okay.
time they can use it. So Delulu is the only Solulu. That means unrealistic belief can make the solution of this, and it can make you happy.
Okay. There's
Okay,
one more slang which I have listened a few days before was YOLO. YOLO. And it means you only live once.
okay.
Yes, yes, it was very amazing, and I was very fascinated after listening to it. Okay, they are like making
Good, good,
abbreviations,
good, good, good.
right? Any other slang you wanna use?
Another, sometimes they are making abbreviation also,
Okay.
long words abbreviation,
Mm-hmm.
and it is trending. If you don't know, it means your
Outdated.
life, you are outdated, and you are in another civilization, meaning
Uh,
Harappa and Mohenjo-daro.
you're not following the trend.
You are not from the trend.
Yes.
One word is very famous in, I don't know if while you are in dieting process or some other things.
Yes.
Even in Karan Johar, he was giving the interview there. He
Mm-hmm.
think I was in OMAD.
Oh, mad.
OMAD.
What does
Okay.
it spell?
This is abbreviation of the long sentence.
Okay, okay, okay,
OMAD.
okay.
Once meal a day. It means
Oh
he was
my god.
taking one meals in a day, and he used that OMAD. I was an OMAD.
Oh my god.
Okay, Rabina Tandon, I also heard these words when
Mm-hmm.
she was using OMAD. That after that, because I'm also very fond of the internet, and I'm always scrolling that
Mm-hmm.
other celebrities and following this their Instagram or other places are there. So at that moment, whenever I find any type of these words, and I'm also telling to the students, whenever you find in any words, even on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, or any social media there, you stop this, pause it here, and install their one dictionary here,
Mm-hmm.
advanced Oxford Learner Dictionary, or any dictionaries are there,
Mm-hmm.
and at the same moment you have to check it
Mm-hmm.
and click the star button for your other at a time, so
Okay.
recalling that words.
Okay.
Okay, and do not let it go
Go.
up. If you are giving them let it go, that will not memorize. At the same moment, you can search the words,
Mm-hmm.
but after that, when you are free, that time you have to open that history in your dictionary and memorize these words, or what does it mean there. And I am doing last many years of these things.
My god.
Still I am completed my all the degrees in the English language,
Mm-hmm.
but still I am, whenever I search, I find that the words I have no knowledge about this thing, that time I will stop it and check it in a dictionary. And nowadays it's a good thing if in dictionary they'll give you the only meaning.
Mm-hmm.
If you find that easiest thing to search it, search in AI tools, chat
Okay.
GPT or other
Yes, yes.
type of AI tools, and they'll give you the words meaning also, sentence also, from where it is derived. Whatever question you will ask, they will give to you.
It's a good habit to make, and I'm like pretty sure if Shakespeare was like alive in this generation, he would have like totally confused after listening these types of
This
like
type
slangs.
of Gen Z slangs.
Yes.
There is a one very popular words are here that is being used here.
Mm-hmm.
Girl next door.
Girl next door.
Girl next door. It
Okay.
means the girls, she is very, you can say that polite, or they have not knowledge about the rough and tough, and they don't
Mm-hmm.
know about the some cheating things are there.
Mm-hmm.
So you can use that, she is the girl next door. It means she don't know about the worldly life.
Okay.
Okay. So
Okay.
that means in Hindi we can say the boli bhali ladki, like
Ha
this.
ha ha
Okay.
ha ha.
As she don't know how we have to get it the knowledge about these things. That is the girl next door.
Okay.
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 And one more word I can add it.
Yeah. Sure. Sure. Sure.
Orbiting.
Orbiting.
Orbiting. Actually, orbiting is a word nowadays. It's very popular in
Uh,
slangs. There, it's mean the person suddenly he's not in your life and he's not talking. He's ignoring to you, but silently he's checking your post on Instagram and social media
stalking
and
and
your
all.
stories and reels they're
Uh-huh.
watching, but he's not talking to you,
Uh-huh.
and he turn off their reading buttons, and he
Okay.
cannot find that he's calling my sometime in WhatsApp is on their privacy is there.
Yes.
You
Yes.
can
Yes.
read this, she is watching there, but
Uh-huh.
she or he may off
Of
that
the read receipts.
read receipts, and they are watching their posts and reels are there. That is called orbiting. So you can
Orbiting.
say the she is not following my Instagram, but is orbiting my social media.
Okay. And
Mm.
there's one more slang which I just remembered was I have listened. Ghosting.
Yes, ghosting.
Ghosting. है ना?
Ghosting. Actually, this word is actually it's mean the person who is suddenly without giving any particular reasons,
Mm-hmm.
and they are what we call it at omit, sorry, vanish from your life.
Okay.
Okay. They are they were not giving the actual reason of this why they are not in connecting. You are a friend, and suddenly they are vanishing from your life, and they are not in Instagram. They maybe deactivate their Facebook, deactivate their Instagram, all the things you cannot find any places. Even change the mobile number or other thing, that is called ghosting.
Okay. Okay.
There are lots of person you can find it these days. They are
Uh,
doing these things.
and really thank you, sir. Like we
Mm.
had a very amazing journey from words like super kali
Fragilistic,
precious excelidocious
supercalifragisticexpialidocious.
to riz.
This, and the last I'm adding this word,
Uh-huh.
one the longest was
Huh.
that is hippopotamus estrosis cupodylophobia.
Hippopotamus.
Hippopotamus estrosis cupodylophobia. Actually, this word ironically it means the fear of long word.
I have this. I have this.
So you can say that I have a hippopotamus estrosis cupodylophobia.
Let's pronounce it. Hippo. Hippo.
Hippopotamus
Potamus.
estrosis
Estrosis. Cupo.
cupodylophobia.
Dilophobia. And I am pretty sure
Uh,
the everyone who will watch this podcast will not be having hippo,
Potamus
potamus,
estrosis
estrosis, cupo,
cupodylophobia.
dilophobia.
Okay.
Thank you
Yes.
so much, sir,
Thank you, Rasik.
for being here.
Yes,
And
I'm very glad to hear.
I'm very sir
Uh,
honored to have you here. And
thank you,
it
thank you,
was a very amazing podcast and a very amazing talk to have you with us.
thank you, thank you.
Be a part of Sanskriti University and stay tuned with us at Beyond Lectures at Sanskriti. Thank you.